Our next playground adventure is taking us to Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Now, this playground is definitely a little more out of the way, especially when you're coming from the lobby. You have to walk a good distance to get there. Now, it is right next to the pool, which was actually a disadvantage for us because it was chilly that day and Eliza wanted to get in the pool, but I had to say no. So that was a whole thing in itself. However, this was a pretty nice playground. There's one section that's definitely for older kids that you'll get a brief glimpse of towards the end of this video, but it was way too intense for Eliza to do. At 1 year old, absolutely not. This playground was nice because it did have a shorter slide. It had the moving bridge, which was different than a lot of other ones that we've been to. However, there were a lot of places where she could fall off. Even on the bridge, there are very large gaps between the ground and the railings, which is kind of unfortunate. And then you can keep going up, and you're gonna go up to about, I'm gonna guess and say 8-9 feet in the air where the top of the slide is. At the top of that, there is a giant opening. And luckily, Eliza didn't really seem to want to go all the way up, which was good. She just wanted to keep going up and down the stairs. However, when she did eventually get to the top, I was very nervous. The shorter slide was great for Eliza's height, but it was so fast that she went sliding right off the bottom. There's also a really interesting structure in the middle that you can climb through, and there's different, like almost windows to look through. She must have done it 10 times, going back and forth and back and forth. Here's a quick glance at the bigger kid playground, clearly too big for Eliza. But she loved the shuffleboard court. There were things to do. It was a different texture on the ground. There were people playing on it when we got there. So once those people left, she was able to come in and give it a quick look. Overall, I'd give this a 6 out of 10. There were a lot of elements that Eliza could do, and there was a variety. However, too many safety issues for me. Till next time.